These teams feature great front courts, Brent. A little throwback to the old days of the NBA when big men ruled.
Well, the game has become so perimeter oriented. These guys have a lot of skill, and they're going to be able to operate inside a phone booth, and we'll see if these big guys can find a way to dominate uniquely in the way that they bring their offensive prowess.
Now Denver's starting five. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Pass to Murray. Down low. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Ingram. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
Ingram just letting it rip right now on the offensive end.
Outside Murray. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Ingram finds McCollum. Here's Money. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Now Jokic. Porter in the post. That one falls.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
Here's Money. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Just over a minute and a half in. Outside Porter. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call. You think about New Orleans and the atmosphere that is around this city and kind of vibrancy to it. It can be challenging for professional athletes here. After nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
Denver the rebound. Gordon outside. Pass to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, Porter working very hard to keep the play alive and come up with some point production.
And the food and fun atmosphere of New Orleans is certainly infectious, Brent.
No doubt. Incredible tradition down here and so much great food, B.A. I mean, right now I'm thinking about a beignet. How about you and me after the game? We go grab something, yeah?
Oh, that sounds good, man. Maybe a little crawfish etouffee. I left my wallet back at the hotel.
That's not good.
Gordon can't hit.
Gotta appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Here's Jokic. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. And here's Porter outside. Money grabs the miss. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. You seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. When we talk about the Nuggets in their front office, they've done a great job drafting players, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., when you find Jokic in the second round, I'd say that's more than commendable. You got other guys on this roster, other non-lottery picks like Bones Highland, and give their scouts a lot of credit.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
Pass to Money. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. With the floater. It's good. 11 points in the game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. All right, so about the Pelicans. What has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
Here's Money. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Inside. Stolen by Jokic. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
Jamal Murray more and more has come into his own as a player capable of shouldering the offensive load and being a leader for his team at times. Sweet finish on the alley-oop. Ingram extending that time to throw it down.
So it's Denver now after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. And here's Porter outside. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Murray against McCollum. Outside for Porter. Uncovered. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Here's Money. Doesn't go that time. And the Nuggets going the other way now. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other.
Oh,
He got his timing down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Murray finds Jokic. Here's Caldwell Pope. The putback. Tries yet again. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Money. For three, McCollum gets the three ball to go. McCollum's got 5 now.
CJ just so smooth and is a marksman from 3.
Now here's Porter. Back to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Pass to Williamson. Good work defensively by Gordon.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Murray. McCollum defends. Porter with it. Now here's Jokic. 32 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously put on a passing clinic.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off. New Orleans in the lead. McCollum outside. Pass to Money. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
And he dunks it down.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession, and then CJ getting slick.
And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, they're trying to close this gap Always a good option to probe the paint and see if you can get an easy one inside. And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Nance, he's checked in for New Orleans. Jones comes in for Ingram. Pass to Porter. The Pelicans pull it in. Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, BA, they execute in the half courts. It's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. But for Michael Porter Jr., no one has argued about his talent. It's Well, the Pelicans shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Here's Money. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Porter. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
And never lacking for confidence, as Porter is not going to let a little bit of contact hold him up.
The Nuggets trail. Jokic finds Murray to the inside. Outside for Porter. Pass to Jokic. For 3, Gordon. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
For 3.
Gordon's got 5.
And the defense having no time to get to Aaron Gordon. Automatic.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. The Pelicans have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Gordon with a steal. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. From outside, off the mark.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Heat had a huge game. He added 55 points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple-double. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me. Guys?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, BA, there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Outside Porter. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. McCollum against Murray. Pass to Jokic. 4 on the clock. And another miss by Denver.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Denver calls timeout.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
Murray passes to Porter to halt the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
23.
And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Money to the middle. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Porter. To the right side. Murray against McCollum. And here's Porter outside. And again, Denver no good.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. So we'll see Zion Williamson go to the line here. He'll go on Michael Porter.
My favorite part of Zion's game is just how efficient this guy is when he's healthy. And this guy shot 61%. He's always attacking the paint, and there's just no one like him in the league.
Well, with Zion, during that 2020-21 season, he was super effective over a long stretch, Brent.
BA, such a tease. Zion with over 20 points, better than 50% field goal shooting from the field for 25 straight games. Now, that is hard to do. The only other guy to do that, one Shaquille O'Neal, which makes some sense because Zion, man, he can dominate in the inside like the Shaq Diesel.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And that's now his 5th turnover of the game. He's got to rein it in.
So it's Denver now. 15-point game.
His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
Graham's checked in for Williamson. Here's Jokic. The quick look, no good that time.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
That one goes in. He's got 25.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Who poked away? Oh, there's the alley. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Jokic with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Well, New Orleans shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Here's Money. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Nikola Jokic. Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s, to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, VA, let alone talking about players and their skills.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
One more time for your Pelicans. Make some noise.
Denver has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Murray. Over McCollum. And again, Denver no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Money. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Shot to end the cold streak. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back. They retain possession, and they're able to recover. Gordon can't hit.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Porter against Valanciunas. There's the 3. Money grabs the miss.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And it's good for 2. Ingram's got 6 in the quarter.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
We just don't say it much for a center, but a high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
Here's McCollum. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Porter the pass to Jokic. Gets the first one to go. Now 1 for 7 on the night.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Back to McCollum. Pass to Ingram. Goes up from the top of the key, and he nails the jumper. Ingram's got 12.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
The Nuggets really having a tough go here. Jokic passes to Porter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Outside Murray. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Here's Serbia. Jokic up there.
New Orleans calls timeout.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
For the Nuggets, Najee. He's so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Pelicans on top, running away with it. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
61.
Put your hands together.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the... Stolen by Valanciunas. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. Brandon Ingram out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Money in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Zion plays with such force down low. He fights right through. And he'll be at the free throw line.
And he makes the first.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grant.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
At the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. New Orleans has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks. Count the basket. Williamson's got 12 points.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Here's Money from the low block. And that's good. Off the glass that time. He's got 31.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
With 4 personals now, they'll have to be extremely careful the rest of the way.
Personal foul.
3rd team foul.
McCollum against Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, there's a feeling sometimes, even at 6'3", when Murray gets to the interior, he plays a bit bigger.
Right side Ingram. Pass to Money. Right side Ingram. Here's Money. Defended by Gordon. Here's McCollum. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Caldwell Pope. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. 5 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Money. From the high post. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
Assist from
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Here's Valanciunas. That shot missing. Now Denver takes it the other way. Outside Porter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
To the inside. Gordon can't hit. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Money. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Valanciunas. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Murray. Pass to Porter. Now here's Gordon. He's guarded closely. Here's Murray. And here's Gordon. Tries the 9-footer. McCollum with some nice D.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Here's Money. Denver grabs the miss.
Now look at this Denver team, and you just expect them to be good for a long time. Obviously, MVP and Jokic, but their best players, all young, signed to long-term deals. They should be able to compete.
Pass to Porter. Lets it fly. And another miss by Denver.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
2 points. That one goes. Yeah, great job by the Nuggets putting together this core. They're set up for success for a while, Brent.
Well, we saw that potential BA come out in the bubble, getting to the conference finals, and now it's about getting key players back to health and at full capacity. And if they do that, I expect them to make the noise that the Western Conference wants to avoid. But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. He can't find the rhythm. That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Well, they're going to win, so he should just relax.
Nance, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the